YouTube family, the Maverick call into action again. I can't believe I come to defend a politician. Controversial Southwest St. Catherine Member of Parliament, Everard Warmington, I ruffle some feathers again. Yeah, hope people make it a life profession for cuss Warmy. But you know, say Warmington are one of the politicians when me respect the most in Jamaica. They man they unfiltered. They man they a politician, but them not politically correct. And me have to rate that in a politician. And when you consider what the profession of politics is all about, it's all about representing people and getting people to elect you to represent them, you know. And tell me which one of them in the parliament right now more successful at that than Everard Warmington. I want me make you know say him get the most vote at the election where they know. No boy, no girl can chat to him, you know. He make them know that brawling, you know. And I want the few politicians also me say with the balls we stand up to him own a party and him own a party hierarchy and him own a party leadership. So me have a healthy respect for Everard Warmington. Me make you know that from now. Now the latest controversy now with him and the government's decision to allocate must be $75 million worth of relief funding to the church. Warmy had a bit of a mouthful to say about it. Make me listen what I'm have to say.
75 million can't build back churches. There are a lot of churches damaged, and my view is I discussed with a pastor. It doesn't make sense for the church to go back to rebuild all of these structures. Okay? What the churches need to do, those who have denomination of churches close together, combine these membership into one building. Because most of these churches, anyone on a Sunday don't have anybody in them. Very few people are in these churches. So the best they can do is to combine the membership at one location and having all these structures all over the place. And my concern, I'm speaking as a member of Parliament for Southwest St. Catherine. I'm speaking that capacity, whereby close to 11,000 people elected me. So I'm speaking on their behalf. Because they have concern also, and people ask me and I can't give an answer as to why the government is providing this money for institution. And even the church has to be rebuilt. It's not the duty of government to rebuild the churches. There's a separation of church and state. So I don't see why the government will be stepping up to rebuilding these churches. It's not our duty. I'm not against the church. I'm a part of the church. But funds should not be going to, taxpayers' funds should not be going to religious institutions or organizations in this fashion. Should not. There are many persons in this country who are atheists or what have you, who are not a part of the church. Some might be atheists, some don't believe in church, some don't go to church, some not a part of the church. And they're part of the tax base in this country. So when those in the church might not have any objection against the church receiving this, what about those persons who are not members of the churches who are part of the tax base? How can you explain that to the people of Southwest St. Catherine and to me as representative?
Where is the lie we want me to tell you? Where is the lie we want me to tell? There is a separation between church and state. And if Warmy's argument has me interpreted, is that watch a man, only for individuals lose them house, lose them life, lose them earning, lose everything. The priority should be for taxpayers' money and for relief funding should be going to improve the lives of the individuals and not any private organization which the church is. Where is the lie where the man I tell you? When we hear the news initially, I say, boy, I want me put him foot in my mouth again. But when we listen to the text of the conversation and the details of the argument, want me right again. And it don't mean you're ungodly if you speak on principle. Because you know, say Christianity is a very sensitive thing in Jamaica, But when you look at the details, the devil in the details, or the God in the details, our Warmington I say, it's not an ungodly stance he might take. He might take a principled stance as a representative of the people and the man, right? Me tell you, me rate Warmington, Me always hear people routinely cuss Warmington, probably because he not come from the bourgeoisie class in Jamaica. And him not, you know the thing already, you know the classism thing in Jamaica. And that is why a whole lot of people have up Warmington, you know. And him come out and him talk in mind and him show him and say, oh, vex, you know. But there is a reason, obviously, if we refuse to be emotional and classist about it. There's a reason why Warmington wins so much election, you know. And can boast brawl and say him get the most vote in other parliament where them have down there, you know. Because you know what the man say? He is speaking as a representative of the people of Southwest St. Catherine. Him also went further to recommend how to address the situation with the churches, you know. Him said this thing when them go around and fix every little church and put on them on a roof and every little man palakana is a church and is a pastor. Him say a joke thing that. Real pragmatism the man a preach. The man say, oh, them church have to consolidate and get together under the circumstances extenuating they are. Where the hurricane kind of flatten out everything now. People have to be more pragmatic now in going forward. The hurricane in and of itself, you know, is an opportunity for reset, you know. And the Warmington words that, you know. But based on what you hear me say about the whole situation with the churches in Jamaica, the man say he is a member of a church, he's not anti-church, he's not anti-Christian. But if you're able to lift your brain above the emotional, right? And because it's church, instinctively people are going to say, why you fight against church ungodly now? And that the man has said. The man has said, taxpayer money in principle, or relief money under the circumstances. See, the catastrophic damage where individual businesses, individual homes, individuals suffer from this hurricane. The priority, every single dollar should be spent on getting people's lives back in order. And propping up the church to the tune of $75 million don't fall under that category there. Where is the lie where Warmington I tell you? Where is the lie where I tell you? Eh? A real representative that. Me never know someone that live to come and defend a politician like this. But you see people, personally, Maverick have a thing, you know. You see people outspoken, me always have a lot of time for them, you know. Me prefer outspoken, frank, upfront individual, you know, than a hypocrite, you know. And me not think that man is a hypocrite. See, when you listen to some of these politicians talk, they are rife with hypocrisy, you know. If hypocrisy was a bomb, they would have exploded, you know. When enough of them open their mouth and talk, you know. You can't say that about a brother. I never met him before, I never talked to him before. But just from the outside looking in, and as a public, as a parliamentarian from Wapikill Film, from me have sense me hear about Everard Warmington. And know that me pay a little more attention to what happened in our parliament. Me realize why that man always get elected by him constituents. The man is a true representative of the people. Talk to me good no man. Where is the lie where the Africa tell and where is the lie where Warmington tell? Where? Tell me where the lie where the man tell. And of course, when we see the number $75 million, yeah, in the wider scheme of things, it's not a whole heap of money that. And you have to remember now, Wami, and every politician can be as frank and as upfront as Wami. No for the politician, them at all levels have to play politics. And me and you know, see I no love government, love no church and godly. See, it's a matter of political experience and the church people them have vote. Where is the lie where the man tell? Likewise, where is the lie? Where is the misunderstanding where the Maverick exhibit based on how we analyze and assess the issue? Remember, I say best and most credible opinion, you know. I mean, normally expose my process, you know. But you see, anytime there's an issue where I go address, me try and get as much information around the issue as possible. And when I look into what this issue is all about, where is the lie where Warmington tell you? The man not telling no lie. Anyway, respect to the representative of the people. Mr. Warmington, we're not afraid of people. How much Warmington them have in the house? You one? Suspects you one Warmington. Same like when you say one Maverick. One Maverick. Where's the few? Where is the few? And again, me ask you going into 2026. You know, so me talk about them issue here. Tell me where is the flipping lie? Where is the lie? Disagree with me if you want to know. But one would like if you know. More than just say Maverick, hurry. Tell me and demonstrate and point out where is the lie. One Maverick.